Here with me, Rolaz, once again, with my man here at London Electricity. Welcome to Tronique, my friend.
Thank you very much.
Did you enjoy your set today?
I did enjoy my set, yeah, it was nice. It was really nice. I mean, we've got the busiest tent of the whole festival, so I can't complain. It's been round since we opened.
So let's talk about a bit about your set then. Was it a bit more eclectic set, or was it strictly drum and bass today?
It was drum and bass, but within drum and bass I'm very eclectic.
Right,
so, you know, hard and soft, fast and slow, like a lot of harmonic mixing.
With the crowd reception to that as well?
Yeah, the crowd were well into it. It was wicked. They loved it. So they made me happy. I've never planned a set in my life. Right. You know, the only thing I do is I make sure that everything's in key. So my record box is kind of sequenced in key, but I don't play the tunes in the same order. But I know, because I know about keys and stuff. I play the keyboard and guitar and that, so I understand what goes with what. So hopefully it works. You know, it seems to work for me, and it means I don't have to practice. So saves time.
Tell us a bit about you touring at the moment. Are you doing new music at the moment?
Well, I released my new album that's called Yikes. It came out end of April, beginning of May. So I'm promoting that, doing a lot of touring, and we've got a remix album. Yikes remix is coming out in August.
Who's remixed that?
It's got remixes by Spy, Logistics, Mutated Forms, Netsky. It's got pretty much the whole Hospital crew and a lot of other people as well. So
when's that due to drop?
It'll be beginning of August.
Nice, nice. Tell us a bit about your own productions yourself, like the way that you enter into your own production.
I mean, I don't make any one tune the same way, so I make them all differently. Some tunes I'll start with a complete song that's written, like literally a piano, and then I'll convert that into drum and bass.
Do you play your own piano riffs?
Yeah. I play all my instruments myself, and sometimes I'll just start with the drum break and like edit it up and get it sounding good, and I'll build a tune around that, and I may or may not write a song around it.
What software are you using?
I use Cubase on a Mac,
do you use like hardware outboards or anything like that?
I don't at the moment use any hardware outboards. I use a lot of I've got a Wurlitzer electric piano and a Rhodes and like a lot of old synths and stuff, but they all go into the box. You know, they all go into the Mac.
So do you build your drums yourself, or do you take like little bits of samples from different tunes and?
I tend to build them myself, to be honest. I mean, there are some of them originate from breaks. Right. You know, I spend a lot of time break hunting. I still buy a lot of vinyl because to get the really rare breaks, you've got to dig deep.
Yeah, of course you are.
You can't get them on the internet. You've got to get them from a jumble sale or something, you know, because you need a break that no one else has got, and then it's yours, and you can really do what you want with it. But to be honest, I start with a break, but I end up replacing all the elements of it, so I don't end up with any of the original break in there.
So let's take it back to your current date now. Where's your next step from here now? Where are you next playing?
I'm playing in Slovenia on Friday, in Bosnia on Saturday next weekend.
Wow, back to back.
So a little kind of East European tour, which should be quite interesting. They're always wicked. Gigs out there are amazing. I'm headlining 2 festivals, and you tend to get like 20–25,000 people. And it's like a rock festival, except it's just drum and bass. You know, so it's a slightly different level over there. It's quite amazing. When I make an album, I destroy all my old sounds, so I never use the same sounds twice. Okay. So I create a complete new sound library for each album that I write. Otherwise, I'll just be repeating myself and it'll get boring.
So is that
that's what takes a long time.
Yeah,
to rebuild a complete kind of library to work from.
So how many tracks do you usually build for an album then? You know, some people like go through like 40–50 tracks before they.
Yeah, I mean, I'll do a good 30 tracks.
Do you play them out as well to make sure you get the right?
Well, you kind of know that some of them are crap and some of them are good, so you kind of keep the good ones. And yeah, I'm old school. I play vinyl dub plates, so I still cut my tunes to dub plate to try them out.